Hi, we're Derek and Jonathan.
And this week we're exploring White Sands National Park for the second time.
Check out the link to our first White Sands video in the description.
In this video, we'll share some tips and things we wish we knew before visiting.
But first, let's get oriented.
White Sands National Park is located in southern New Mexico and covers about 275 square miles.
It's located in a basin between the San Andres and Sacramento mountain ranges.
You know what? Some labels would be nice.
You're right, that's better.
White Sands was given National Park status in 2019, and this map gives you a better idea of how the park is laid out.
The park is pretty much surrounded by an active missile range, and you're only able to access a relatively small section.
There's only one road into the park with a few stops along the way, including the visitor center.
The western half of the park requires permits, and this is one park where we wouldn't mess around with the rules.
There's a heavy military presence here.
All right, let's get into these tips. So now that we've been here a few times, we have a few tips that we would share. The most important one is do not come in the middle of the day. I mean, you can, and it's not like it's dangerous or anything, but you're not going to get the best views of the dunes. In fact, it's like the dunes are so washed out in the middle of the day that you can't even really tell where one starts and the next begins. If you come in the morning or in the afternoon, like right before sunset, you can really see the shape of the dunes and the contrast between each of them, and it makes for much better photography and honestly just a better experience because it looks cool.
Unless you're coming for sledding.
Unless you're coming for
or
sledding.
If you're coming for the whole day.
And you just don't care. That's true. Park only opens at 7. So while you think getting here at sunrise would be incredible, maybe it is, I wasn't able to do it. The gate is closed until 7. There's a line of cars out on the road. The sun right now is coming up to 6:37. So by the time you get in, you park and you go up the trail or wherever, the sun's pretty high in the sky, but you still get, some pretty good sunrise light. Good morning. I'm in White Sands right now, or I'm outside White Sands, I should say, by myself, because it's sunrise and Jonathan wanted to sleep in. So unlike most national parks that are open 24 hours, if you want to get there early to watch the sunrise, you just do it. Here at White Sands, you can't do that. So I'm waiting in line here to get in. And they open at 7. So I've got a couple more minutes to wait. I think this is a sunset park rather than a sunrise park, whereas like Bryce National Park is a sunrise park. If you go there for sunset, you'll be disappointed because you'll just be sitting in the shade. So here, Sunset Park. There's only 4 other people coming for sunrise. And it's a Sunday. The ranger has moved the cones. She's now opening the gate. Anyway, this is one of a few stops that we're repeating on our way back east, where we're going to spend the summer of 2024. So here at White Sands again, then we're going to go back to Guadalupe, skipping Carlsbad Caverns. Yes, it's boring. All right, so I'm not going to say this was a waste of time, but those mountains over there were purple when I was driving here. The sky had so much color. Look at it now. It's just blue. The mountains are gray. So I don't know, we'll see how well this goes. I'm gonna go to the northernmost point where the dunes are hopefully undisturbed for the most part. All right, I will say, it's pretty cool being out here completely by yourself. That is pretty cool. Such a cool place. Trying to find a spot without footprints is impossible. I'm gonna do it. And that's me. Other than that, bring your dog. Unlike most national parks, dogs are allowed in White Sands, and they love it. If yours is anything like ours, it's the guy here. Lucas's favorite place to go is the beach, but he hates water. He hates the ocean, it stresses him out, but he loves big stretches of beaches and sand. And this is basically a giant beach with no water. So it is his heaven on earth.
Oh my God, look at your face. You ran right into it earlier.
White Sands is by far Lucas's favorite national park, right buddy? He decreases about 5 years in age whenever he comes here. This is the most, look how beautiful that is. Look at that. Holy crap. sledding. If you stay at Oliver Lee Memorial, they have sleds and like wax there that you can just use. There's a Walmart in the area. You can buy sleds there. It looks like a lot of fun. We haven't done it.
No, so you will see a lot of people doing photography at sunset. So
Yeah, a lot of
you kind of
dresses.
want to get around. Yeah, people come here to take their wedding pictures or whatever.
But if you have good camera equipment, like a good zoom lens, this is the place to bring it. Any other tips?
You don't need to spend a whole week here.
That is true.
It's almost a 1 to 2 day thing. Once you see it the first day, then you'll understand, like, okay, what do I need to do the next day?
Yeah.
But
and honestly, once you see it, like, here it is. This is it.
This is it.
This is what it all looks like. And then once you're off the road, it's just, you can imagine, it's just more dunes on top of dunes and dunes. It's worth seeing, but it's not like you really need to dedicate a lot of time to see every square inch of the park because it is all the same.
Yep. So unless you're doing like us, we stayed here for a week, but only because we're working Monday through Friday, and we were able to catch the best sunset of the week.
Yeah.
If you're just driving through or driving by, a day or two, that's it. You don't need too much time.
They close the park randomly for like missile testing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So if it's scheduled, they post it on the website.
Yeah. So you do want to check the website before you come here, because it was like random, like between 9 and 11 the park is closed because there are bombs going off, and like we're staying at Oliver Lee, which is 40 miles away, and we felt them. So like just look at the website and you'll know if there are any closures. But also like high winds, they'll close for high winds because the sand goes everywhere.
Creates a sandstorm.
It creates like a whiteout sandstorm that you just don't want to be walking around and driving in. We're in White Sands.
Don't be so excited.
We have pretty lousy weather. It's been very windy, so we've had a lot of sandstorms, and so most of this was not visible the past couple days.
I think the park was actually closed.
It was closed yesterday and the day before. But like the San Andres Mountains should be right there. You should see all of them. They are not there, or they are, but you can't see them. Got anything to add?
Nope.
As far as hiking, I think there's one trail, but it's no different than any other trail. You're just walking through dunes. You're following like poles that are lodged in the sand to show you where the trail is. But there isn't really any need to stay on the trail. I don't know, you can kind of walk anywhere. You can walk anywhere.
Right.
Want to go just right there, yeah. Right over there. Between this dune and that dune right there. Yeah, between these two, yeah. Look at this. These colors are insane. So pretty here. It looks fake.